the children of all races to our heritage and the music of the world, starting with jazz. This evening, I'm going to share with you some things from Langston Hughes, which is one of the world's most prolific poets, covering all areas of life in America and in some parts of our world. The first one will be, Mama and Daughter. And this addresses daughters taking things for granted. It says, Mama, please brush off my coat. I'm going down the street. Where's you going, daughter? To see my sugar sweet. Who's your sugar, honey? Turn around. I brush behind. Here's that young man, Mama. I can't get off my mind. Daughter, once upon a time, let me brush the him. Your father, yes, he was the one. I felt like that about him. Boy, but it's a long time ago. He up and went his way. I hope that wild young son of a gun rots in hell today. Rots in hell today. Mama, Daddy couldn't still be young. See, she missed the point. He was young yesterday. He was young when he turned around so I can brush your back, I say. That's Mama and Daughter. She's addressing young ladies taking things for granted. The next one is entitled Daybreak in Alabama. Think about what you want to do when you've been encountering all kind of hardship and people say to you, you can't be. And you persevere. And you have to come back and share in the various ills of our culture here in America. When I get to be a composer, and this is after people have told you you can't do this and you can't be that, I'm going to write me some music about daybreak in Alabama. And I'm going to put the prettiest songs in it, rising out of the ground like swamp mist, and falling out of heaven like soft dew. I'm going to get some tall trees in it, and the scent of pine needles. You all know what pine needles are, right? And the smell of red clay after rain. And long rednecks. I hope you all know what those are. And poppy colored faces. And brown arms. And the filled daisied eyes. Those are flowers. Of black and white. Black, white, black people. And I'm going to put white hands, and black hands, and brown and yellow hands, and red clay earth hands in it. Touching everybody with kind fingers. Those are kind fingers. And touching each other, natural as dew. In that dawn of music, when I get to be a composer and write Daybreak in Alabama. This last one is entitled Mother to Son. It could be mother to daughter as well. It's extremely important, as I believe most of us, if not all of us in this room, has learned, not to give up. And sometimes some of our young people, historically and some still today, think everyone else may have had things easy. And so in this particular piece, the mother is addressing her son who wants to give up so easily, reminding him that life requires some participation of yourself. It is entitled Mother to Son. Can I get some more light over here? It's hard to see.
I got it. I got it.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. This is entitled Mother to Son. Think about it when you all are being challenged by something. Well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it. You know, you run into a wall. And splinters. Because he assumed because mama has his house, has a room, has many things for him, that mama had life, it was a walk in the park. And she's letting him know. With splinters, you get pain. And boards torn up. And places with no carpet on the floor. Bare. But all the time,